Oh, you're those demons from before. Remember me?
Not really. It's pretty hard to tell all you humans apart.
So demons have difficulty distinguishing humans, do they?
What are you doing? Taking notes?
Well, you know, knowledge is power, especially for wimps like me.
If you're weak, what are you doing in the Resistance?
I'm a royalist. I want King Jam back in charge of this country. Everyone here would say the same.
And that's reason enough to lay down your life for him? I'll never understand human.
Fascinating. So demons struggle with the idea of self-sacrifice.
Why, that's not true at all. I'd gladly give my life for King Lucifer.
What about for me?
I suppose I'd at least lay down my whiskers for you.
Okay, probably should have seen that coming.
Sorry about earlier.
A laudable attitude. Cowed by the prince's might, are you?
Don't get ideas! I'm apologizing only because Longo told me to.
Are you apologizing or trying to pick a fight?
Okay, I think that's enough. By the way, do you know anything about the flying fortress Garum?
Well, I'm just a new recruit, so I can't say I know much. Udo says activating it would be like restarting the war that nearly destroyed the world 50 years ago. I have a hard time seeing it as some terrifying doomsday weapon, but if Udo says so...
So it's capable of destruction that would make the bomb that all but wiped out the Peachy look like a firecracker.
Bien, where's Longo?
What's wrong? You look agitated.
We found the princess.
What? Say no more. Longo's in the command.
Heard that, Prince? Let's go see Longo.
Sure. Whoop! You said you found Anne?
Yes. Rosetta's tank brigade has stopped at End Mill Base, to the northeast. The Resistance will set out in pursuit with all possible haste. If you're willing to lend us a hand, please head to the base as well.
It's my turn.
Here we go. actually traveled pretty far, huh?
Yeah.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now. It's my turn.
Whoop!
Hey,
Here we go.
Arslan soldiers are pretty tough. I bet they train on the assumption that war could break out at any moment. That mindset alone might explain the difference in strength between them and the Royal Army.
You're a real handful, you know. Visibility's poor. You wander around without a plan here. You're just asking to get lost.
Yeah, have to know where you are to get where you're going.
At least that was sort of fun. Whoop! Here we go. Whoop! Wonder what we'd find if we drove the hovercraft across the sea.
I don't know. But you can't do it in a hovercraft. It'd break down before long, and you'd be stranded.
Maybe let's ditch that idea. What kind of stuff do you think people usually eat around here in Forestland?
With all these trees, I'd imagine fruit is a major part of Forestlanders' diets.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
Soldiers pass through here, but they haven't found Trick Camp?
It's surrounded by cliffs and thick vegetation, so it's hard to see and easy to defend.
They put a lot of thought into their location, huh? Whoa! was sort of fun.
You're a real handful, you know.
Here we go. Whoop.
You're a real handful, you know.
Here we go. Whoop.
It's hard to move around in such a cramped space.
Yeah, we'll have an easier time of it by getting out of the bot and proceeding on foot. Sounds like it's up to the prince to explore.
Sure is.
The topography here has some pretty intense verticality.
Watch your step. Or you're gonna end up tumbling down.
Come on. I'm not that clumsy.
It's my turn.
Nice. One down. Nice. One down.
This landscape's hostile in an entirely different way from Sandlands.
The air around here is way too clean for demons. Giving me hives.
Tell me about it. I've got a headache already. Prince, I can't lend you a hand right. Where's the treasure? Wait, what's that over there? Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
The road's well maintained, but trees jut out over it and obstruct the view sometimes. If you want to drive, do it with care.
But when I'm in Sandland, I can charge wherever I want. One down.
Fighting on uneven terrain, always gain the high ground before your opponent. It's easy to attack from above, but a royal pain to hit someone from low ground.
Ooh, good advice. I'll give that a try. Here we go.
Hey.
Sorry. Can't help right now.
Here we go. Whoop. Nice to have actual roads after Sandland's dirt track.
That's because they're well looked after.
On the other hand, well-defined routes make for easy ambushes. You're a real handful, you know. It's my turn. It's my turn.
When fighting on uneven terrain, always gain the high ground before your opponent. It's easy to attack from above, but a royal pain to hit someone from low ground.
Ooh, good advice. I'll give that a try.
I'm drenched to the bone. Must be all the spray from the waterfall.
Think that's okay for the bot?
It's not ideal, but we won't stick around long enough for it to hurt. Arslan soldiers are pretty tough. I bet they train on the assumption that war could break out at any moment. That mindset alone might explain the difference in strength between them and the Royal Army.
Hey!
Here we go.
This landscape's hostile in an entirely different way from Sandlands.
The air around here.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
Thick vegetation makes for easy ambushes.
That's certainly something to keep in mind when in the jungle.
You guys make it sound like there's an enemy up every tree and in every bush.
You can find all sorts of things on the side roads here.
If no one ever comes by, it never gets picked up after all.
Wait, how did all this stuff get there in the first place then?
Fell from the sky, maybe?
Fighting on uneven terrain, always gain the high ground before your opponent. It's easy to attack from above, but a royal...
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now. Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
You don't have to engage every last enemy. Picking your battles to save energy when you can makes a huge difference.
Fair enough. We don't want to be tired out for the fights we can't avoid if we want to stand a chance.
This place is overflowing with creatures you'd never see in Sandland.
The different climate in this region inherently results in a different ecosystem.
Does that mean there could be totally different kinds of demons here too?
Well, I don't know about that.
Hey, we've actually traveled pretty far, huh?
Yeah, I never imagined we'd end up going all this way when we left Demon Village.
Thank you!
The Forestland Army's no joke, down to the lowest grunt.
Their soldiers must undergo extensive training. Though I'd argue that for the most part, the Royal Army is just too complacent. Constantly going up and down all these hills really takes it out of you.
I'm exhausted. Isn't it about time we took a break?
Eddie, it's too soon to be getting tired.
We can't keep up with you, Prince.
Here we go.
Farsland soldiers are pretty tough. I bet they train on the assumption that war could break out at any moment. That mindset alone might explain the difference in strength between them and the Royal Army.
Here we go.
This radio tower is right next to the Capitol.
It does sort of look like it belongs on a playground.
Perhaps that's just the way all young fiends think.
Wait, so you're saying you don't want to try climbing it?
Never. Not in a...
We can repair it. Just need material. Okay, now for some hot intel on the area.
Wait, we must be nearing the capital.
More soldiers around means more eyes we need to avoid. Keep yours peeled.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
Here we go.
The hovercraft would be just perfect for this lake, don't you think?
Is that an island in the middle? Let's check it out.
Make sure not to go in so deep that you can't touch the bottom, Prince.
Uh-huh, thanks.
Bots are generally no good in the water either.
Got it, okay? I know how to keep myself from drowning! Nice! One down! Here we go. Does everybody in Forestland have bots or something?
I seriously doubt that. Bots are expensive to buy and maintain.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
Outside the big city, it's all hills and wilderness.
Lots of soldiers in this area.
Keep a close eye on your surroundings.
Well, so it goes. Man, any tips for fighting in bots?
I wouldn't call this some big secret, but predicting your opponent's next move will give you an advantage.
Like reading their mind?
Nothing so fancy. It's more about noticing patterns, guessing intentions, that sort of thing.
Sounds complicated. But I'll give it a try next time.
I knew you would come, Mr. Beelzebub.
You really did show up, huh?
Got a problem with that?
What's the situation?
As bad as it could get.
Supreme Commander Bredd just arrived at Enmill Base.
We believe he's there to take custody of Anne.
A missing princess suddenly returns a decade later. I can see how that would merit the attention of the Supreme Commander himself.
What happens if he does take her with him?
She'll become a figurehead to prop up the legitimacy of Bredd's rule, or else a scapegoat to turn the people against the Royalists. Either way, she'll be nothing but a pawn.
Then we have to get the princess back sooner rather than later.
The base has been on high alert since Bredd's arrival. We stand no chance if we try to take them head-on. Mr. Rao, how would you approach this problem?
Simple. Divide and conquer. We have the bulk of our forces draw the enemy's attention, while a small crack squad sneaks in to save Anne.
I was thinking the exact same thing. But who to choose for the stealth operation?
You want a crack squad? You can't get more crack than the swimmers.
Yeah, for swimming. You want a crack fighter? You come to me.
We don't have time to argue. I'll choose the teams myself. Mr. Rao, will you command the infiltration team?
Of course.
Ha! See?
Lango chose Shiva, not you.
And not you either.
We can't delay a moment longer. It's time to move out. Udo, Horto, stir up a racket to draw the enemy's attention.
Yes, sir!
Ah, I thought for sure we'd get the starring role this time.
We're heading out.
Here we go.
Thick vegetation makes for easy ambushes.
That's certainly something to keep in mind when in the jungle.
You guys make it sound like there's an enemy up every tree and in every bush. Does everybody in Forestland have bots or something?
I seriously doubt that. Bots are expensive to buy and maintain. We'll attract too much attention if all three of us move together. Let's split up. Prince, we'll use your telepathy to communicate.
Okay.
And don't you dare suddenly go, "Ah!" in our heads to make us jump.
Yeah.
Comrades in arms, proud defenders of our beloved Forestland.
Who's that?
I am your supreme commander, Brent. It has now been 10 years since King Jam was seduced by a wretched fiend into betraying our fatherland. Long have we waited for our king to come to his senses, but to no avail. Though the king himself still has my undying respect, he remains spellbound to this very day. Trapped in his own mind, he is but a walking corpse. And a nation of the living cannot be governed by the dead. We need new leadership, a new monarch. And who is worthy of the throne, they ask.
Supreme Commander!
The faith of my fellow soldiers truly warms my heart. Alas,
My son.
a country
Gotta be more
and
careful.
martial strength alone make not a king. What is more, our beloved Forestland now faces an unprecedented crisis. A Sandland fiend disguised as the woman we knew as Queen Lilith is to blame for corrupting our king. And now Supreme Commander, the honorable leader of our neighbor, has been deposed by another such fiend. Worse still, the entire royal army now lies in that villain's clutches. I am sure you do not need me to explain what that means.
Oops, my son. Gotta be more careful.
Creature of pure evil will deviously manipulate the royal army into invading Forestland.
He's just making up lies.
My wise comrades, I am sure you require no explanation. But the one quality our new sovereign must possess is the power to combat and vanquish fiends. And as luck would have it, we know he is more than capable of such. For he is the same hero who our king will be none other.
That's Munio? You mean my sis lost to that? This has to be some kind of mistake, for sure. Well, glad I cleared that up. Gotta...
Brave soldiers, you have my sincere thanks. The people have spoken.
Man,
and
what
I
sweet
have-
rides!
If you
Can't wait to try them out!
then
But guess
they're
now
mine.
isn't the time.
Hear that, citizens? For 10 years, Muniel has refused to claim the title of king for himself, insisting he is no more than a steward of the throne. But now, at last, he will wear the crown! shall do battle with Sandland once again!
Oh man,
We
hey,
may
you
hold the
hear
coronation
this?
at once, and when the crown rests upon my head, I will declare war on Sandland! We will finally put an end to that wretched kingdom and all its demons!
And if we let them, they'll use Anne to get that war they want so badly.
I gotta find her, now.
Enemy spotted!
Prepare for battle!
Oops, they saw me. Gotta be more careful.
We will dispatch them swiftly!
Oops, they saw me. Gotta be more careful. Here we go.
The enemy!
Enemy
Get
spotted!
them!
Oops, they saw me. Gotta be more careful.
We will dispatch them swiftly!
Oops, they saw me. Gotta be more careful. One down.
Prince, over here!
It's locked. Can you open it?
Not a problem!
You came! Aren't we supposed to share an emotional hug or something at times like this?
Ew, gross!
All right, let's hurry up and get out of...
Wait, can we stop by the command center?
The command center? What do you need to go there for?
I overheard some soldiers talking. That's where the Aquanium radar...
Really?
I object!
Not while Brett and Muniel are busy giving their speech. Right?
That's over-optimistic, but
Then, let...